So guys, we've got another DB game. For some reason the screen is a bit shifted, which is a shame. Let's see if I can fix that. I can't fix it, I'm sorry guys, but it's D-Link, so yeah. D-Link is a little bit of an annoying matchup for Rescue Ace in my opinion, just because the deck has so much gas, and if you make a mistake against it early on, they just overrun your deck and absolutely murder you. That's might be what happens to me in game 1, I really can't remember, to be fair. I think it does. I think game 1 I get rattled or something. It might be that, I don't know, let's see. But yeah, I'm going to do my standard Rescue Ace board. Turbulence, try and set 4. So as you can see, he does have Nib, but this is one of the really nice things about Rescue Ace, where if they have Nib, you just don't really care. Like, you're going to get Turbulence before 5 summons most of the time. So yeah, prevent a summon, then I'm just going to set my 2 books. In my head, I'm like, there's no way he plays through 2 books. There's just no way. Like, unless he opens top deck Duster. So he's going to do his summons. Immediately, I'm going to go for the Absoluta, which is a bit annoying. I was hoping he'd chain Tracer, but he's a smart player and he did not. He's going to go for the Juris Worm, so then I'm going to chain the Book of Moon on Tracer, because now I'm like, okay, well, my Book of Eclipse can be big here if it does need to be. So first I'm going to prevent that, which is another Book of Moon. Then he's going to go into his Link 1. I'm going to stop that, you can't link it off. And then from here, I think it's pretty much wraps. He has got Nib, which is a little bit irritating, but it's not the end of the world. Like, I've got just enough resources that it doesn't matter that much. So, go into HQ, rescue, bring up my monster here. Do I go into Appaloosa first? Yeah, I do. I go into Appaloosa because I'm like, he must have Nib. I don't know why he's not used the last card in his hand. I'm going to try and set a bunch of cards off Turbulence and then just beat over him and kill him here. So, as you're going to see, it's going to be a pretty swift game. Well, actually, no, what's going to happen is I'm going to go into battle phase and I'm going to attack over. He's going to use Juris Worm to send my Appaloosa. But at this stage, the Nib doesn't actually do anything. So he goes for the Nib here. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's a little bit sad. But immediately I'm going to actually Book of Eclipse just so I can talent and get rid of his last card, because I'm not scared. I'm like, there's no way he's playing it through my board with 2 cards. So quick launch, he goes to the Rocket Launch, Tracer Summon. As soon as he does that, it's going to be Extinguish plus Contain. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. Next game. So you're going to see here, though, he's going to make a fat board, and he's going to make a board, not a fat board, but he's going to make a board, and it's irritating. And as you can see, the top deck Duster as well for him is absolutely lovely. Like, that's going to put him work. So I don't open any hand drops, I open Bogaran, and I'd say this hand is actually really, really bad against Dragon Link, just because one Kaiju is rarely going to be enough. Fenrir is okay, but they have several ways to kind of get him off the field or deny Fenrir's effect. So this is not the best hand, but is what it is. He's going to consolidate a lot of resources. I feel like he maybe played a bit more conservative than he could have. I don't know. I never really know what a good Dragon Link board is, so you guys can tell me. But yeah, he goes for... Actually, no, he doesn't go for board. No, I think he does end on Barone the Floor or something, maybe. But yeah, so he's doing his Link Blaze. I don't know. Yeah, ends on Savage Dragon instead of Barone the Floor. Dragon Pop, add his card back to hand. He's got Follow Up, he's got 5 negates, he's got 5 cards element. This is absolutely amazing. Now I do open the Droplets, and I think I play this absolutely terribly, by the way. I kind of just saw Droplets, saw red, and I was like, oh yes, great, I've got Droplets, but I played this really badly now that I think about it. I think it would have probably made sense to firstly, something that Fenrir in attack would have been a lot better. It would have given me the chance to go into battle phase and try and force some effects out. But yeah, I end up Droplets for free, which isn't that valuable, and he could have actually denied it. If he attributed Heavenly Spheres, then my Droplets for free would never even resolved, and I would have definitely... Well, I do lose this, but I would have definitely lost. But yeah, get into Preventer, banish my card. Go into Anima take his monster. I'm just trying to crack his board at this stage. I forgot Heatleo can't do field spell monsters, which is also quite big. And I do get my set 4, but the problem... And this is the problem with Rescue sometimes. You set 4, but it's just not enough, because my set 4 does not beat his hands normally, and then from here he gets to go into safer, so just get more advantage. So it's like, yeah, I've popped some of his cards, but it's like popping his cards in this instance and doesn't really do anything, because he's got 5 cards in hand and we've gone past battle phase. So yeah, EP, he brings out Levianeer, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way. And then when he activates Dust, I'm like, yeah, it's over. Now here I open an absolutely amazing hand. This is probably one of the best hands I've ever opened. So normally opening Ibli is bad, but I open Fenrir, which is great, and then I open Talents as well, which is why here I'm like, you know what, let me try and bait him. Maybe he has Droll. He doesn't actually have Droll, so he doesn't use it. He doesn't have any Go Second cards, unfortunately. But yeah, so first I'm going to go for the emergency. It's like, I see emergency, I see prevent, I'm in a really, really good position. So he has the I have the Ibli. I think if it makes sense, yeah, normal summon, chain that, special summon the Ibli to his board. He's going to Serenade here, but unfortunately, and this is where the talents in the Ibli came so big hugely, Having the Ibli forces him to use his monster, which then forces my talents to resolve, which is great because I have perfect knowledge of his hand. I get rid of Chaos Space, and I'm like, it's not hard, I can just not play, I can just not activate a monster effect, especially with only 2, and I can get my set 4 pass, and I know he can't do much about that. And then I think I can also establish an Appaloosa just in case I need it. So as you're going to see, I'm going to do standard Turbulence combo, bring out Turbulence, set 4, I'm banishing Prevent here because I'm feeling pretty confident and there's not much he can do. So as you can see, set 4, make Appaloosa and pass. And then yeah, from here it's just not a lot you can do. He opens Book of Moon, but unfortunately Book of Moon literally does nothing because I can just bring out another monster. So I bring out my Hydrant, he's going to normal summon his Tracer, I'm going to let him, he's going to go into Quick Launch, and then from here it's pretty easy. Target that to pop, the only thing you can do is Tracer effect, and I just contain that. And yeah, it's pretty much a GG from there. Like, he can't attack with it, but I use my Reinforcing End phase anyway. Hydrant's going to search me cards, and then yeah, he just scoops there because there's not much. So guys, that was D-Link. Not too hard to match up, but yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.